Hello friends, welcome to this recording. I'm going to read to you from my book, The Soul Path Book of Knowledge, and this is for the remarkable inspirational teacher LightPath. So, inspirational teacher LightPath, affirmation. I am an inspirational teacher, and I am powerful and free, and I choose to create safe and strong connections. Inspirational teacher LightPath. As an inspirational teacher, your greatest gift is your ability to communicate so that others can understand. You look for the best in everyone. You can find the talent in everyone. You're interested in people, and you connect in a way that is inspiring, that is warm, that is outgoing, enthusiastic. Your core energy as an inspirational teacher is talented communicator and inspiring life. This core energy, it represents those positive core values deep within you that create an expansion of your energy, that creates inspiring outcomes. And being an inspirational teacher, it means helping others to understand. Teachers are the world's great communicators, however you choose to do this, speaking, writing, by the way you live your life. So who am I as a teacher? I respond to the world through my perception of what I think is needed by the group at large. What do you need? How can I help? Inspirational teachers have a deep sense of responsibility and community. They are role models to others. I teach by the example of my life. I'm dedicated to helping others understand through the example of my life and also through the ideas that I share. I'm a positive person with a can-do attitude. I have a deep understanding that life is what you make of it. And I want my life to be inspiring to others. I'm warm, outgoing, enthusiastic person who willingly gets involved in life. I sometimes feel too much empathy for others. I need to remind myself not to take on their difficulties and hardships as my own. No, I'm not afraid to talk about what I'm feeling or to speak my mind. Luckily, I'm a great communicator. I have a natural interest in other people. I'm tolerant of them all, no matter how different their lives and their beliefs may be from mine. I really do like my life to be organized. I usually schedule things well ahead of time, and this allows me to plan. I feel safe within this structure. So with an inspirational teacher soul path, what am I doing here? My joy comes from helping others to understand what I am teaching. I know how to get others to understand. I'm able to find the talent in everyone. I look for the best in everyone, and I usually know what is going on inside a person. I can read others with accuracy, and I use my interest in them to empower them, to fire up their imagination. I often speak about my life to inspire others. I didn't always feel this good about myself until I decided that if my life was going to be what I wanted it to be, it was up to me. Very empowering. Here are the inspirational teacher characteristics. Inspirational, help others. Inspiring to others, example to others. Positive person, can-do attitude. In control of own life. tolerant, organized. Find talent in others, look for best in others. Warm, outgoing, enthusiastic. Empower others. Understand that life is what you make it. Speak about life to inspire others. Take proactive action in own life. Willingly get involved in life. A natural interest in other people. Talk about feelings. Great communicator. And read others with accuracy. All right, friends, there are 3 words that define the inspirational teacher. Who is the inspirational teacher? People with inspirational soul path are inherently powerful and free. You're an inspirational person who has strength, creates order and connections, and definitely values your freedom. Your superpower is your turbo power. And here we get to the special gifts of the inspirational teacher soul path. Words, communicator, likeable, example. The inspirational teacher is a great communicator who is likeable and is an example to others. Communicate. Communication is the great gift of the inspirational teachers. You help others to understand. You love to write. You love to read. You need books and authors that excite you, that stimulate your ideas. To be one of the world's great communicators is an incredible life skill. Inspirational teachers need to use this powerful gift to be of service, to inspire. As an inspirational teacher, you really are not afraid to talk about your feelings. You take proactive action in your own life, and this inspires others, empowers them too. Keeping a journal and writing poetry or song lyrics are all ways that can help you develop your communication gifts, your writing skills. You need to find opportunities for public speaking, for presenting, acting, drama, and more, online or in person. Likeable. Inspirational teachers have great appeal and are very likeable, as they themselves genuinely like other people. You are warm, outgoing, enthusiastic, and willingly get involved in life. You have a natural interest in and look for the best in others. You find the talent in others, make them feel good. Because of this, you are a valued friend, sibling, and co-worker. Inspirational teachers, they create nurturing relationships with others. Your ability to form safe, strong connections, it gives you self-confidence. It helps you be powerful and free. And the 3rd word is example. Inspirational teachers are willing to be an example to others. You like to teach by the way you live your life, by example. This manifests as a deep desire to do well, to do the right thing, to be a good person. You're a positive person who is organized, in control of your own life. You have a can-do attitude that is inspiring to others. Inspirational teachers understand that life is what you make it. You also need to be aware and recognize when you are being too hard on yourself. You know, it's important that you speak about your life to inspire others. If you need, take advantage of training to improve your speaking, your writing, and your presentation abilities. So these are more inspirational teacher tools. Your light switch questions, These are questions you can ask yourself to actively engage your inspirational teacher. Question 1, what is the responsible thing to do? Question 2, what is the inspiring way to act? And there's an RX, prescriptive action, that you can take to trigger your inspirational teacher. Number 1, find ways to inspire. And number 2, improve your communication skills. That's going to be really fun for you. So, our beautiful inspirational teacher in a nutshell. You are communicate, likable, example. Your superpower is your turbo power. You're inspirational, strength, order, connections, and freedom. Some of the wonderful souls that have shared your inspirational teacher LightPath are Tom Petty, Leonard Cohen, Arnold Palmer, Gordie Howe, Prince, Jimi Hendrix, Nelson Mandela, Johnny Cash. All were inspirational teachers. We're going to start with just a quick reminder that the DarkPath is mastered skill. The DarkPath is something you are very familiar with. It has been there, done that energy about it. The DarkPath, it often feels unfulfilling and frustrating. DarkPaths are a continuum, and you're just as likely to connect with the LightPath teacher soul path as you are to connect with the DarkPath teacher soul path. But this DarkPath description, it gives you the full picture. You won't necessarily be this person, but be aware of those things that occur regularly that you need to work on. Also remembering the DarkPath, the purpose of the DarkPath is your personal growth, your soul evolution. So it's a very important part of your soul path braid. All right. As a dark inspirational teacher, you are just as likely to communicate, be likable, and be an example. These are all the LightPath characteristics, as you are to take on the collapsing behavior of the teacher DarkPath. It's a good idea to read the inspirational teacher LightPath first and then continue on with the DarkPath. You could also just watch the videos. So who is the DarkPath inspirational teacher? The core energy for the dark inspirational teacher is diminishing and hurting others, being dismissive, choosing favorites, ostracizing others, being inflexible. As a dark inspirational teacher, I use my position of authority to diminish and hurt others. Those who look up to me can be scarred by my careless use of words and by my dismissive attitude towards them. I'm well known in my circle, but I publicly choose favorites, leaving others hurt and on the outside. I use my ability to read others to find the best way to hurt them. I create cliques to which I belong, but from which I have the power to exclude you. The other negative characteristics for the inspirational teacher: I'm not spontaneous. I have trouble being flexible, and I will do anything to take back control in any situation. These are the inspirational teacher DarkPath characteristics. Create cliques to exclude others. Need to take back control in any situation. Schedule things well ahead of time. Have trouble being flexible. Feel too much empathy for others. Take on difficulties and hardships of others. use position of authority to diminish and hurt others. Hurt others with my dismissive attitude. Choose favorites, ostracize others, unspontaneous, and speak mind. These are a few more pieces of your DarkPath puzzle. Your DarkPath need is to create cliques, to be on the inside, part of the in crowd. The antidote for this DarkPath need is to reject exclusivity, to embrace inclusion. Invite all types of people into your circle. The dark fears for the inspirational teacher. I fear that I'm not really inspirational. I fear that I'm not worthy of being looked up to. And I fear that I can't walk the talk. The DarkPath identity, I am unkind. And the DarkPath subconscious reaction, you will never be on my team. Your DarkPath, it forms the third strand in your DarkPath, in your soul path braid. The purpose of it is for your personal growth, so that you can know it, understand it, and when you recognize it, you can choose your light path.